Welcome to the speaking section of IELTS examination. My name is Sapna Dhameja and I would be your examiner for this part of the test, and this test would be recorded. May I know your full name, please?
Ma'am, my name is Tamanna.
Okay, how may I address you?
You may address me as Tamanna.
That's great. Okay, so Tamanna, where do you come from?
I'm come from Tohana, under the district of Fatabad.
Okay. Are you working or a student?
I'm currently as a student.
What are you studying?
I'm pursuing my AMCOM. Commerce.
Okay. Now few questions will be based on sunglasses. Do you often wear sunglasses?
Yes, I often wear sunglasses when I'm outside in the sun and especially when I'm driving.
Do you spend a lot of money on sunglasses?
Well, no, I don't spend too much money on sunglasses as they are fit for them, and I don't buy cheap sunglasses which can harm them and they can scratch easily. I only buy purchase which under my budget.
Do you give sunglasses as a gift?
Well, no, I don't give sunglasses as a gift. I only gift as which has suited them to their personality and which they're fit for them.
Why do you wear sunglasses?
Because to protect the glare from the sun and to protect my eyes from the UV rays.
Now few questions will be based on social media. When did you start using social media?
I use social media when I had completed my schooling, and then I got my first cell phone, and then I started downloading and creating on the couple of social media apps.
Do you think you spend too much time on social media?
Well, no, I don't spend too much time in social media. Only the few accounts that who can I admire, that who can I learn from them a lot, and to inspirational and finding to some new and tricky things.
Okay, so only those social media platforms which you admire.
And these are useful to me.
Do your friends use social media?
Well, no, they are not spend too much time on social media. They are not using that. They are not very active on social media as they have all their family and their careers, their lives they are engaging in. But some of my friends are using the social media to promote their business as they're on a small level. It's like small scale.
Okay. What do people often do on social media?
People are mostly like nowadays. People are mostly like to interacting with their friends and families, to stay connected with them, to sharing their picture, their celebration, and some other events on their social media. And some of them are finding their inspirational things to gaining their knowledge and find some interactive things.
Okay, fine. Now few questions will be based on music. Do a lot of people like music?
Yes, I think a lot of people like music. It's not only reflects and reflects our mind, but it's also reflects our mind's calm. Whenever we are stressed and depressed, we should definitely listen to music.
What kind of music you listen to?
Well, I like only Punjabi songs, especially the Diljit Dosanjh, Sidhu Moosewala, and these are my favorite singers.
Are these Punjabi singers?
Yes, these are the Punjabi singers.
Is it easy to learn music?
No, it is not easy to learn music. It is very hard. Only if we will our commitment, if we are only committed and consistent to our work, it needs a lot of hard work and dedication to our work, so that we only learn music. So we cannot say that it is easy to learn music.
Okay, did you have music lessons at school?
Well, no, I don't got this opportunity to learn music in my school. But I definitely think if we got this opportunity, we will succeed in our work and we will find these facilities. But we don't get these facilities. Unfortunately.
Okay. So this is end of the part 1. Now I am going to give the cue card. This is your cue card, and you will have to speak between 1 and 2 minutes.
Okay.
And if you wish to make notes, you can make notes. So hey guys, at YIP Your IELTS Partner platform, we are offering IELTS speaking and writing online classes. Many students have already enrolled from different part of the world and different cities of the country. If you guys wish to improve your IELTS speaking and writing score, you want to get desired score, then you can join our classes. First of all, you can book free demo classes and later on you can enroll in our courses. The number is displayed below. Either you can contact us or WhatsApp us. Thank you so much. And in follow-up questions, I may ask why and how. So you have to deal carefully. It is not written here why, how. And I can ask. So listen my question carefully and answer why, how carefully.
Sure.
Okay. Yes, Tamanna, your time starts now. You may start speaking.
Okay, so well, India is a diverse country. There are so many cities in our nation, but here I would like to talk about my favorite city, which is none other than Chandigarh. So we can talk about why is it beautiful. As its name, it's also known as the city beautiful. So as we know that it is situated in the northern hills of Shivalik Hills, and it is constructed by our French architecture Le Corbusier. Uh, there's also we as know that there is a mixture of Punjabis and Haryanvis people in Chandigarh in Punjab. So as we know that Punjabis are very fond of eating, so there is very delicious and tastier, healthier food as in Chandigarh. Also, there are so many tourist places to visit in Chandigarh. There is like Sukhna Lake, Rose Garden, Japanese Garden, and especially is Asia's biggest, largest mall, that is we call Elante Mall. That is definitely well suited. And there is a special about like a 17th sector, which is like shopping sector, but all the facilities are available, clothing, attires, and all the necessary and essential things. I learned about this city before 2 years ago when I went there for my friend for my passport application. So we travel in a car and then we are exploring all the things to gain our also knowledge, and we are sharing our pictures in the garden, in the malls, and buy some attires to finishing ourselves. And I experienced a lot of there. So also the monuments and the buildings and everything is perfect there. So that's why. And there is also the 47 sectors in this city, and this city have constructed in their on their old rules and regulations, which is very strict. It is very greenery in the nature, and there are very main roads and for the parking and vehicle areas. So there is many much to talk about about the city Chandigarh, as there are so many states, but that's why I believe in that's my favorite city is Chandigarh.
Okay. Can you explain why the city is the center of attraction?
I think there is a lot of places to visit, but attraction of like as I talk about Sukhna Lake and Elante's Mall, and there are so many places to visit, historical places also, Rose Garden also. So this is the entire way the people are attracted.
Okay, this is end of the part 2. Now I'm going to ask some follow-up questions which will be based on the cue card. Okay, what are the differences between modern town and modern cities?
Well, modern cities and modern towns are not much more different nowadays, as both the facilities are available in both the places. But there is a high density of population in the modern cities, and whereas if we talk about modern towns, there is a life is a bit slower in modern towns as compared to modern cities.
Okay. Why do some people like to visit historical places?
Definitely people will go to historical places to gain our past experiences, our past culture, our past traditionals, our past roots, and exploring the new ways to tell their generation that what is happening in our past, so that they can tell their child or their generation about the past events.
Okay. So do you think is it important to tell our next generation it's important to visit these historical places?
Yes, I think it is important to tell our generation about our past event, as this generation is very pitchy and like so techno, and children are mostly engaged in social media and using all the things, so they should know aware about our past events, our like ethics, and so past things about should tell them.
Why do people go to modern cities?
People will go to modern cities because of many reasons. Some are go for their business preferences, and some of go from them for their tourism references. But some are going from the pleasure to enjoying pleasure in the modern cities. They are adopted to new modern technologies, and Singapore is such a good example if we can talk about. They not only using and exploring sea and how the people are using technologies, but they use the modernizations to enrich and to save environment also.
Do you think too many tourists is a positive thing for Do you think too many tourists is a positive thing for historical attractions?
Well, in my opinion, there is also the disadvantages and advantages of this statement, as they have the reference with they have gaining knowledge, and government have collected so many raised funds for collecting the monuments and to save our buildings, as well as they can buy what they want according to them, but also they can harm to our property also. So this is the biggest disadvantages to our historical attractions.
Thank you, Tamanna. This
Thank-
is the end of the entire speaking
Thank
test.
you, ma'am.
So much. Okay.
Thank
So hey everyone, now this is time to give the feedback for Tamanna's interview. First of all, I would say that I'm glad to hear her interview. It was really wonderful. But unfortunately, I'm giving 6 band score to her. Even though she knew how to speak in English, her proficiency over this language was really good and excellent. If I talk about the criteria, fluency and coherence, she was confident and her fluency was really great because she was speaking without hesitation and without putting many efforts. And she was using linking words too. I mean that coherence wise she was good. Secondly, if I talk about the lexical resource, then she was not able to use some rare words. She was using very common words as she was doing a casual talk, a casual interaction. But even this is an interview, this is a language test, so it is advisable to use some uncommon or rare words. And many a times I tell to you guys in my interviews while giving the feedback, so this is the essential criteria. Number third, grammatical range and accuracy. Here in this part she lost her score. If she had done great in this part, then she could get 6.5 or 7 score, but she missed that because of this part, grammatical range and accuracy. She did not take care of this part carefully, this criteria number third, grammatical range and accuracy. She was mixing present, past and future tenses. She was doing some error with prepositions. I mean that entirely she had done lots of grammatical error in the entire interview. Because of this part, she missed 0.5 or 1 band score. Otherwise, she could easily get 6.5 or 7 in the same interview because she was confident in entire interview. She was speaking without hesitation. Lastly, I would say about the pronunciation. This was really excellent. She was great at her pronunciation, very much clear, understandable. So I would rank good to pronunciation part. But she needs to work hard over the entire criteria, 4 assessment criteria, and every student or every candidate who are appearing in IELTS test, they are assessed by this 4 criteria which I discussed previously while giving the feedback. So you need to take care of this, and Tamanna did some mistakes over here, that's why I'm giving 6 band score. Thank you so much.